pops up. Alright, what's going on, guys? Time to do a little chat again. Before I get into it too much, I have one thing to say and one thing only. I'm not quitting. I didn't say I said I wanted to. I thought about it. As it is right now, I am literally on the fence about doing so, but I don't plan on it. With everything that's come to on YouTube being so flippin' liberal about things and people getting so butthurt about things that have been said, it's really pushed me to the point where I don't want to do this anymore. But I'm not quitting. I'm not gonna go, bend to the satisfaction of others to, dole out something that I have come to enjoy. Sorry, I'm digging for something. I've come to enjoy doing, like live streams and whatnot, and it's kind of cool. Hey Russell, how you doing? I'm sick of the negativity that I've been seeing, that I've noticed on here. But other than that, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop YouTube, because that's just the way it is. I set this up for enjoyment, to give you guys some some kind of entertainment, some kind of, I don't know, entertainment, maybe learn something, I don't know. But as it is right now, I'm not gonna say like you need to vent. Let's hear it. Doing that. It's to the point to right now. I'm just overall sick of it. But I'm not gonna stop making videos, because I like doing it. It's fun. I like to let you guys know, to get entertained or learn something, or follow me around on a bunch of my shenanigans. But there's not much to really any kind of shenanigans that are known to be had. But no, I got a comment earlier. Let me see here. Dallas, he tells me, please don't quit the channel. Buddy, I'm not. I'm not gonna let a bunch of dickwads tell me how to run my life. Or I'm not gonna censor myself to the point where, I can't say what I feel. Because I grew up in a country where freedom of speech is a thing. And they're trying to take that away. And I got two words for them. Fuck you. But yeah, other than that, I didn't want to, I didn't want to get on here and start bitching nonstop, because it's just, that's all people do anymore. And I just have to put it out there. I'm not quitting the channel. I'm not going to let these punks win. And I'm just going to say punks. Or no, I'm not going to let these pussies win. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I got, the good news has arrived. What I told you guys about in the last stream. Obviously, you guys saw the ride in the new car, and you saw the rant on the well, when I was waiting to go to work. I did get the new car. What I got was a 2011 Chevy Impala. Same color as the Buick. It's just, you put them side by side and they look identical. The colors are perfect. It's I like it. I like it a lot. The Buick has been sitting. We do start it up and drive around our trailer park here, and it seems to be starting and running fine. AC is still cold. I put the factory radio back in it. I mean, I've got the aftermarket radio back in it over here, actually, right there. There. But yeah, it's parked right now, and it don't sit long. I mean, it sits for about 2 or 3 days, and then we start it up, drive around, go get the mail or something in it. But with it sitting, it has developed a problem. It starts up perfect, it drives perfect. I mean, it's a perfect car. But the passenger front window regulator decided to break again, just from sitting. It sit there, you know, we start it up and run the AC and blah, 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 blah. But the passenger front window regulator is broken. So I can't roll my window up and down anymore. I have come to the terms that we are more than likely going to keep it. My roommate's car, Jason, you've seen him in one of my videos, the big ginger kid. He drives a 2007 Ford 500 that's got 160-some thousand miles on it. Runs good, but if he needs to get to work or something, it's there. He can drive it. It drives fine. It's insured. It's technically, as of 7 days past license renewal, but it's not that big a deal. We got a 30-day grace here in Missouri, so it's not a big deal. My uncle, which is now living with us, you haven't met him yet, he's the one that gave me the car. He's driving a 97 Dodge Ram with a 3-inch lift that's got 205,000 miles on it. That is the same truck that pulled my car down here from Idaho. So we're looking at a good backup car, and I think we need it. I'm willing to pay to have it legalized and all that shit, and that way we can keep it. So, but yeah, so far I have put almost 1,000 miles on that Impala, just because I love driving it. I did include a video of it, or a picture of it, in one of my previous videos, a couple videos back, and it's not perfect, but it is a damn good car. You get going down the highway 70 mile an hour, and I have never had a car that you can just let go of the steering wheel and it just float. I've never ever had a car done that. The Buick, I can get going down the highway, let go of the steering wheel, and it'll wander. But it still just cruises down the highway. This is also the first car, the Impala I'm talking about, that has had a factory CD player. I've never had a factory CD player in a car, ever. Everything's been aftermarket. And this thing sounds phenomenal. I can't complain about it at all. But yeah, I have potentially, I'm going to say 2 or 3 lawnmowers to work on here soon. I got to drive to Henrietta, which is about an hour away, to pick one up, and then I'm bringing the old Murray back. You can see it in some of my previous videos, but I'm bringing the Murray back. We've talked about it. We kind of want it. We want it back, and the one I'm getting from Henrietta, It's a little John Deere. It's an R32, so it's a little bitty, rear engine rider John Deere, and kind of need it for where we live out here. But it'd be perfect for just a little yard, which we have. But we also take care of 4 lots because there's so many spaces between us, neighbor-wise. There's an empty lot right next to us, to our would be north, and there's 3 empty lots behind us to our south. So I'm gonna start working on these, and hopefully we'll be in a new surrounding soon, because we're looking at another place. So yay! I hate moving, but this is for the better, I think. You can hear I'm doing washing, so I'm pretty sure you can hear that. It's a trailer. I mean, come on. But yeah, I'm not going to sit here and bitch and complain and moan, but that needed to be said. It's really time for people to quit complaining about everything. Quit getting so butthurt over, whatever. It doesn't matter. I mean, like earlier this week, I was actually over in, we took the Impala and went over to Lenexa, Kansas, which is a good 45-minute drive from here. And I heard these bunch of, and I'm not going to state it, ethnic people. And I can't understand certain different languages like Japanese, Chinese, or Mandarin, Spanish, some Hindu, and a little bit of Cantonese. But what these people were saying, I almost snapped on them. And everybody complains about racism and just in general. I basically wanted to say something, but I didn't, because if I did, I'm sure I would have been arrested or something, because it would have ended up being a huge to-do, and nobody wants that. I'm not a confrontational person, but when it comes down to you talking about myself, my roommate, my friends, family even, I was not happy. I was very upset, and I knew what they were saying. It was a Mandarin couple talking about the fat white guys, which, I'll be the first to say, I'm not white. I'm Native American. Proud of it. I have paperwork. I have reservation rights, and I'm, but he couldn't help but overhear them say about something about the fat white guys and the fat white chick. And in their language, it's something totally different. But in turn, they basically said, "Look at these fat white assholes and that, fat white bitch." And we're not small people. I'm 5 foot. Well, with my shoes on, I'm 5'8" and 200 pounds. My roommate is 5'10" or 5'11", and I'm pushing 300. And our friend that was with us, which is a lady, she's 5'4" and right around 220. And she's, I was so pissed off, but I didn't say anything, because I can let things go. I shouldn't have, but I did, because it's better to ignore the negativity than it is to confront it firsthand. That's my opinion. People might disagree, but to each his own. I have heard a lot of people say a lot of bad things, in native languages, which, you know what? Water off a duck's ass. karma will come and bite them right in the butt. And I hope they get it soon. But I know as for a lot of the other shit, you know, it just gets, it's a pain in the ass. But anyway, you wonder what I'm playing with. It's a vape band. Not a big deal. Better than grabbing a fidget spinner, because I've got a handful of those too. Whoa. Speaking of, whoops. Yay, got one. But yeah, it's and I mean, chime in if you agree or disagree. I mean, it's not that big a deal to me to just let things, you know, float. What do you guys think? I mean, it's a general thing here. I mean, it is a problem that needs to be brought up, and everybody is taking this right-wing bullshit and just running with it. And I'm sorry if this, you know, offends you or anything, but it's the truth. I mean, things are to the point where, you know, you can't say anything without being censored, or somebody getting offended, or somebody getting all butthurt about it. And I'll be the first to say, when that Chinese couple decided they were gonna, you know, mouth off in Mandarin, and I understood it, it pissed me off, but I let it go, because that's what you should do, is let it go. It's the right thing. And you know, like I said, I shouldn't have, but I did, because I did not want to cause a scene. Because I know for a fact it would probably went down to, oh, you discriminate against me, or oh, you're trying to bring out a stereotype. No, I wasn't trying to do that at all, but yeah, it would have come down to it. So yeah, anyway, but what I will, you know what, I want to tell you what is new here. Just while we're on the topic, and we're only 17 minutes in, almost 18. New things. I did get a new phone. My other one decided to take a dump on me, and needless to say, you might have noticed that the video quality in the driving a new car video, which was not good on you, man. Let it go. That's all you can do. I don't want no confrontations. I mean, I'm the most laid back person you'll ever meet. But you piss me off, then we got a problem. But yeah, anyway, the new phone, the video quality is a little better. Yeah, same here. I'd be sitting in jail. But anyway, the new phone is a LG G6. It is basically the upgraded version of my old phone. I did not want an LG. I wanted a Motorola, but this is what I got. Turns out this takes better video than the other one, which, yay, video. Yeah, so it's much better. What else? Oh, notice I got another bookshelf over there. Yay, bookshelves. It's not a big deal. On sale at Walmart, $12. Gotta love that. Let's see, new juice on my vape, but that'll go on the vape channel, not a big deal. Wash done. My uncle being here, that's a new thing. That's been so far been pretty good. Um, the problem is with him, he's not like me. Um, the perversion and the sense of humor, that's me. I mean, we're one and the same. But I let things go, and he doesn't. I guess up where he was living for the longest time, you spoke your mind, and if you didn't, you got walked all over. And he needs to learn down here. This shit don't fly, especially where we live at. So, yeah, that's about it. I mean, on my front. Oh, got a new laptop in. A friend of mine custom built me a really, really nice laptop. I might actually start doing some on-site streaming from that because, I don't know if this phone's capable. My old one was. I don't see why this one would be, but yeah, to each his own there. The new laptop is a Dell custom built. It's got a Dell motherboard, i7 processor, GT5 550 video card, LG Rebel through Straight Talk. Video quality is okay, not great, but okay. Yeah, my uncle carries a Straight Talk phone. He has the Galaxy S6, and it takes awful video. I had one. Pile of crap. But the laptop, it's got JBL sound. It's got a 720 camera, 150 amp or watt power supply. It's decent. I like it. Did some cleaning. Blah blah blah. Oh, I could do an on-site or on-stream review of something I got, and I got it at a truck stop of all places. Got that. It is the slide by Nebo. A lot of truckers carry these. It's a full LED flashlight. Let me see if I can. I know you can see that. It's bright. But you slide it out and it's got a work light. And it is stupid bright. Like, holy crap bright. Alright? Magnetic base, and it takes 4 AAA batteries, which I'm not fond of, but hey, $40 at the Petro in Oak Grove, Missouri, which is pretty good for yeah. So yeah, I mean, I really needed to touch on that subject of being butthurt constantly, and people getting overly sensitive about things. You know what? Just out of pure what the hell, argument's sake, I am not one of those people that hate everything and whatever. What I hate is overly butthurt people. I do support trans rights. I do support gay rights, bi rights, whatever. I support that stuff, and it's hard to it's hard to be that person where you look at somebody and say, "Oh, grow a pair, will you?" Because they're getting butthurt or they're offended, and to be that person that supports the other, the other, like the gay rights, the trans rights, whatever. It's hard to be that person and have that view because people look at me like already like I'm some kind of crazed maniac, which I'm not going to deny it. If you meet me, you know, in public, you know, I'm fairly easygoing, but I'll look at you like, what the hell are you talking to me for? You know, I am that weirdo. Um, or you know, if you meet me in public and say, "Hey, I know you from YouTube. Hey, what's going on?" You know, I'm the most easygoing guy I know, or the most easygoing person I know. You really can't say guy anymore. I'm the most easygoing person you know, because you'll look at me and go, "Oh, I know you from YouTube. Hey, what's up?" And then you're my best friend. And you know, and then there's those people that, "Oh, you're in my way." Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I can't move out of your way easily. 3 held HPs, 2 HP pavilions. Agreed on the compact. I had one. I ran it until the screen decided to quit working. And the only reason the screen quit working is my 125-pound dog decided to, "Oh, I'm going to get up in the chair while your computer's sitting in there," and it met its demise by fat dog. So yeah, I like I said, I support a lot, and I'm pretty easygoing, and I'm chill for the most part, but you get me on a tirade and this is what happens. So think I might, I know you were okay with buy rights. You are welcome. I am cool with whatever you choose to do. And like I said, I'm not cool with it, but no, I'm not it's not my thing, but I'm cool with it. You know, float your own boat, brother. That's all I can tell you. um, it's yeah, and don't take that in the wrong way. Trust me, my words are not coming out perfectly. But yeah, and yeah. Okay, I've already read through that. Answered it. Blah 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 blah. You know what? I could show you what I have or what I got. This thing is wicked. There we go. Yes, I sticker up my stuff. Thing's bigger than my head. Weighs about 15, 20 pounds. I'm going to say about 20, 25 pounds actually. This thing is stupid heavy. Extended battery. This is a subwoofer. Pretty cool. And it lights up XPS right here. It's a Dell XPS 17. Pretty wild looking machine. Dual hard drives. I mean, this thing boots like you wouldn't believe. And it's running Windows 10. So, that's longer than normal. There it is, ready to go. Go to the device manager real quick. Oops. Oh, that worked. Nice. Alright, batteries. I don't need that. I don't know what's in there. It's a 9 amp hour battery. Yeah. Display drivers or adapters. Alright, it's a NVIDIA GeForce GT550M. It's almost, yeah, it is. And I appreciate you saying not taking that wrong, because a lot of people do. Because I really, I do stumble on my words a lot, if you can't tell. Yeah, this thing's a beast. Yeah, it's a NVIDIA GeForce GT 550M video card. Thank you. A friend of mine just said, it's on my shelf, you want it? Well, how much do you want for it? That's not what I asked, is do you want it? Yeah, I want it, but how much do you want for it? They said, don't worry about cost, you can have it. Gave me the laptop, the video card, the power supply, everything for free. Just gave it to me. And I couldn't ask for a better friend. You know, that's just cool as hell. This right here should be able to run anything I throw at it with ease. That was a slow boot time, actually. This thing is, if you plug it in, it has a 12-second boot time. It's got a 120 gig SSD with a 500 gig backup. Let me look at the computer settings. Washer. Devices. Here we go. Nope. Go back to system, dummy. There we go. About Windows 10 Pro, 8 gigs of RAM, Intel i7 2630, which people know it's a 2 gigahertz processor. The sound in this thing is unbelievable. I've never heard a laptop sound like this. It's the 2.1 JBL sound system, which just blows my mind. I got in trouble at work with it. It's got a gigabit gigabit network card in it. Thumb scanner. It's got everything. It's more than I could ask for, and they just gave it to me for free. And yes, of course, I had to animate it up. It's got Hatsune Miku on it and Sword Art Online. Ow! The power supply is 150 watts. It's massive. And of course, what badass laptop would it be if you didn't get a badass mossy oak mouse? So yeah. That backpack is not big enough for that laptop. I will fix that later. But, so yeah, guys. How much SSD? You know what? An SSD will actually go into any computer. SSDs, I mean, well, you know what? You're like a friend of mine. He collects old computers. He lives up in Nebraska. He collects old computers and does what the hell is that thing called? He puts this little adapter on it, and it'll run an SSD. He's actually did this to a couple of Apple IIs, or not Apple IIs. What the hell are those? The old G books, the clamshell laptops for Apples. He's done that to a couple of those. A IBM ThinkPad. He's done that to, and a couple others I don't remember. But he's you can run an SSD, but you have to buy this little part that lets you run them on those older PCs. And if you run Linux on it, the thing will have a boot time like you wouldn't believe. So, what else is there? I'm drawing a blank. Pretty much a desktop one. Literally, my desktop computer, it's under my desk, and my desk, I don't know where there it is. Tape measure. my desk is 29 inches tall, and my desktop, oh, get on the board. There it is. My desktop is 17 inches tall. So my desktop is 17 inches tall, so about 12 inches wide and about 20 inches deep. I mean, the thing is huge. It's getting ready to get liquid cooling put in it because where I have it, right over here is a window. It's right below the window, and that's a stupid place for it. But my router is right over here, right below the desk, and there's not much space to put it. Liquid cooling will negate a lot of problems it has. So, yay! What I don't give up on, when you said you don't give up on old computers, I don't give up on old printers. I have down here a Brother DCP 7065DN. It's actually a throwaway from a gas station, believe it or not. I went and bought a toner cartridge for it, and it prints better than some of the more recent ones. And yeah, it is a laser. And I push print, and I have a printout within seconds. So, but back to the SSD front, I have 2 SSDs in this tower underneath the desk. I have one in this laptop. I have one in my old laptop. I have one in my multimedia PC out in the living room. And yeah, so yay, technology. So I will do a walk around of the Impala when it's daylight out. Right now it is 12:17 at night, and you won't be able to see much except for the insanely bright headlights and the I want to get the lighting done on the car first before I showcase it too much, because I have parts coming. I'll actually pull it up right now. Look at that. I forgot about this. Dodge. I'm going to put these headlights on it. They're just a basic lens with a dark insert. It's going to look really sick on that silver car. The tail lights, let me find them. Or did they go on the... Come on, there we go. And here's the tail lights I'm getting. So, I do believe so. The only thing that might not be is that compact. The compact would be is probably an old, the old pin style. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, I'm going to be putting new lighting on the Impala. I want to do that before I do a walk around of it, because right now it looks like an old police car. And yes, around here we had Impalas for police cars. So yeah, I think I better wrap this up soon, because I gotta go switch out laundry, and I gotta get ready to go to work tomorrow, which I don't want to. I might not. I have that choice. I can do that or not. I don't really care. But thank you. I think I picked out pretty nice. On the truck, we're going to do the same basic thing, except we just purchased the lights for it. I can pull those up real quick too. That's not them. Look at this. No. messages, notifications, blah blah blah, watching, no, purchase, dummy. Whoop. Come on. Being a little slow. New Mexico, nice. Here's the headlights we bought for the truck. Yeah, not bad. Regal lighting. I can tell you what to get and what they don't make. I've tried. The truck, we're doing a little at a time. We're actually getting ready to do a front clip swap on it. We're going to keep the original front clip. We're going to keep the original look, but we're going to get rid of the rust. So, the Regal. The only thing I've really done to the Regal to make it look cool is puddle lights that have the Buick logo that shines down on the ground. I actually drill into the door panel, wire it up, and it goes down on the ground as a Buick logo. And I've done SSDs, or not SSDs, what the fuck am I thinking? I did HIDs on it, which were LED, a full LED conversion, which, well, not full because I didn't change the taillights or the turn signals up front. I did everything else though. If you do LEDs in the turn signals, you'll go into what they call quick flash. It'll actually it'll flash like you wouldn't believe. And yeah, I wanted some of those too, but they, like I said, they do a quick flash. If you don't put a resistor in there, it does that quick flash, and it's a pain. So I just left it incandescent. Well, on mine anyway. Performance-wise, I did a computer flash, the ECU flash, resonator delete. That's about it. But those LED blinkers that you were talking about, those are really cool. I've actually seen one running around here that does that, and it looks really neat. But yeah, if you do that, you have to put a resistor in there, or it's just a little box that allows it to blink correctly. The truck, I am in the middle of a full LED upgrade on. The headlights are LED, the fog lights are LED, all of the backlights, the tail lights, and we got a headache rack on it too. And the headache racks are all LED, but the only thing that has not is the interior lights and the reverse lights. Once we get the new headlights in and the new fenders, hood, and possibly core support in it, then we're going to go ahead and step up our game. It is a pain. You got to put those resistors in. But we got lucky in the truck, and it actually accepted them. So, which is weird. And we do have those white to ambers in the truck. So when you have the headlights on, they show everything on the front of that truck shows up white, and then you hit the signal and it turns amber colored. It's really cool. I'll have to do a walk around of that too, because that truck is in the works right now. But it's about 15 minutes north. Well, north, it'd be northwest of here, so I don't have a key to it yet. So once I get into the lighting on the inside, that truck will be, you won't recognize it just by the lighting. But yeah, I don't have much else to talk about right now. But if you have any questions, go ahead and throw it out there, and I'll try to answer them real quick before I have to get off here and go take care of my laundry. Fun, fun. Go in here. Yeah, and the Facebook page, screw that. I'm possibly thinking on deleting the Facebook page, but not the YouTube channel. I've also opened up another account, a video uploading account, um, but I'm going to keep that kind of quiet until I start uploading to it. Because, like I said, YouTube is really starting to become very stupid with their policies. And the other place I found, and I actually found it with a friend of mine, they're kind of lax on rules. So, yay! You know what? I'm going to tell you right now. It's on VidMe. VidMe.com. I think it's on my history here. Not 100% sure. And no, it is. Yep, VidMe. Right there, VidMe.com. Delete that one because I don't need it. Because I was going to put Linux on my friend's lab tablet. Yeah, VidMe. And let me log in here. And it's under the same screen name. So there we go. Yeah, you can check that out. But anyway, you do the same thing, Russell, and we will talk to you later. I think I'm going to get this over with and go change the laundry because it's 12:30 at night. And I don't want to do laundry anymore. Anyway, guys, you take it easy, and I hope this wasn't too long, but it works. I mean, things needed to be said, so have a good night, guys. Peace be with you.